Good Sunday, Monday morning, all you Ottawans who are crazy about the real estate market, and welcome to your weekly, and today it's the monthly, market stats update. So let's begin with last week. We're looking at the area, obviously the greater Ottawa area, beginning Arnprior through to Rockland and then south to Kemptville-ish. So last week, we had 478 new listings, that's 74 more than the week before, 100 price reductions, that's 24 less than the week before, 193 conditional sales, that's 8 less than the week before, but 229 firm sold off the market, and that's an increase of 20. So again, very indicative of the balanced market that we currently have in Ottawa, but keep in mind, listings still outperformed sales last week, so buyers, get out there. Okay, so the fun part, the monthly update. It took me a few hours last night to correlate this information. So we've shrunk the area of Ottawa. We're now looking at just the urban-suburban boundaries from Stittsville through to Orleans and then south to Barrhaven-ish. Okay. February saw, in the condominium market only, 216 condominium sales, that's up 63 from January. Average list price was $428,000, that's an increase of 7.5% over January. Average sale price was $418,000, that's an increase of 8%. List to sell percentage was 97.3%, so up just 0.8% over January. Days on market was an average of 55 days. So condo market is still taking a little bit of time to sell, but it's nice to see that prices listed and sale are up and maintaining a solid 97.3% list to sell. So what the owners are getting versus what they're asking. Detached home market. February saw 250 sales. That's an increase of 70 over January. Average list price was $904,500. An increase of 5.8% over January. Average sale price also increased 6.7% to $883,500. List to sell ratio exactly the same as January, 98%. So what the owners are getting versus what they're asking. Days on market average was 37 days. No real changes here other than an uptick in both the list and sale prices, which is normal for this time of year. We'll see it through the next month or so. For attached and semi-detached homes, there were 204 sales, an increase of 47 over January. Average list price was $658,000. That's up 4.9% over January. Average sale price $649,500. That's another 4.9% increase. So exactly same list to sell, which means the list to sell ratio is holding steady at just over 98%. Days on market, 35. So if we combine the attached and detached to get the full picture of a freehold home segment, then there were 454 sales. That's 117 more than January. Welcome to the beginning of spring market. Average list price $781,250. That's up 4.4 over January. Average sale price average sale price $766,500, up 5.7% over January, and the list to sell ratio is up 0.15% at 98.3% of asking. So now I bet you're saying, thanks for the number overload, Lori, but can you please speak plainly and tell me what that means? So basically, the condominium market is increased in price this month, but still slower than the rest of the market. So the condominium it's more slower with more negotiation than the freehold market. That's as plain as I can put it. The freehold market is holding steady. Small increase overall in terms of the list and sale prices, but the list to sell ratio is exactly like January. So only time will tell if that bump is going to stay for the season. We'll know within the next 60 to 90 days. If you would like to know more about the data for your neighborhood, or why the condo market is starting to struggle, or any real estate question at all, just DM us market stats and we'll be happy to reach out. Now, stay tuned because this week is going to be heavy. I'm going to take these statements and I'm going to expand a little bit on them the rest of the week. So instead of saying see you next week, I'll see you on Wednesday.